Aries, what's good? I'm your Mile High Priest, chilling up here on Mars's day. We are at the top of the hour of the sun, and I believe we will venture into the Venus hour in about, a little bit, 20 minutes. We'll see how far we get, right? Thank you so much for being here. This is an Aries placement, Aries collective. No matter your natal placement, this may still resonate with you. Once again, this is an Aries sign placement reading. Please feel free to check out your other sign placements along the way. Check out the previous all signs video if you like the shorter bursts of readings, and if you want to skip this longer horoscope and reading portion. I'm very long-winded, Aries. What was I saying earlier? Okay, anyway, I've already cleansed and meditated. I have the phone here because I wrote notes in my phone instead of in my journal. All that I ask is for an energetic exchange. My guides of the highest, most vibrant, brilliant light, ask and request to connect with your guides as I channel divine messages for you. I ask my ancestors and my spiritual team to support and protect me as I interpret those divine messages for your human evolution, your spiritual exaltation, your transcendence through all times and dimensions and spaces. Thank you once again, Aries. Hit the thumbs up if you want to support me along the way. Once again, I'm ever so grateful for our energetic exchange. Aries, take only what resonates and leave the rest for the others, the strangers, the gawkers, the lurkers, the stalkers, the gossip folk. I'm like, people like to spend a lot of time talking about other people. Some people like to spend a lot of time talking about people they've never even met. Anyway, that's why tabloids exist, right? I guess if you have that much time, why not print a tabloid? Post it, baby, post it. Why keep it private? That's so funny. Anyway, Aries, leave what does not resonate to the situations, the third parties, the what do they call it? Cross watcher. There's a lot of cross there. Anyway, I did write a horoscope for your full moon in Pisces message. Happy birthday if you are a sun in Pisces. Yes, you can have an Aries placement if you're a sun in Pisces. Do you want to learn astrology? Let me know. I'm kind of a teacher or something. Okay, so you already know I'm wild as well. I'm the wild mile high priest, wild priest. I'm gonna change my name to just wild priest because F the mile. The mile high's not high enough. Like, we gotta go higher, right? Here's a riddle for our age. Quote Rita Dove: when the sky's the limit, how can you tell you've gone too far? Well, I think there's a, what do you call it? They call it bench. These folks you're dealing with, Aries, they're benched, and you're like, come on, let's go. Okay, yeah, before I kick into your horoscope message, I was getting that, like, so my efforts along the way, and maybe a lot of people attribute this to like neurodivergency. I'm like, so this is just a different way of thinking. Lord forbid we diverge from your linear neurology. Like, I suppose that if we break from the linear path, then, we've gone a little bit too wild high priest. Anyway, I'm thinking, like, in my teachings and in the last few weeks especially, I'm like trying to shake people out of that zone they're in. And I realize that it is difficult for people to zoom out before they zoom in. And in some cases, I'm dealing with like some people that are like zoomed out, and so they tend to manipulate without zooming in. So there's no depth to the relationship. That's one way, I suppose, you can tell who is manipulative regarding affecting opportunity for themselves and taking away opportunity from others. It is very much like a game of chess. For the folks that are zoomed in, Aries, you're probably like shaking them. You're like, wake up, wake up. So, I apologize for having that attitude and coming off that way really strongly. It is in my nature to lead as an Aries rising, and in this Aries Piscean portal, I'm like, the science tells us that you gotta wake up. So like my conviction and like my desire is just like on blast. Anyway, I'm on blast. I'm like the sun, and I'm wild. I follow the laws. Like, fortunately, right? Fortunately, I follow laws. Madness, lunacy. Aries, hit like if the message resonates along the way. I'd appreciate it. Why not? Let's grow the channel. Why not? Thank you for your support. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for the connection along the way. Thank you for leaving me comments and supporting me and being happy and being lost in your story, because it's beautiful. And I'm out here, I'm an alien, and I'm looking at stories and I'm like, what? But I have loving matter, love emissions. That's always been a facet of me that I can't turn off. I'm even sending messages to people that are like not willing to listen to me because they're tired of me. And I'm like, I still love you. Like, I'm here. And like, then I'm like, oh my God, I'm toxic AF. Okay, wait. Madness, lunacy. The madness, lunacy can be that this is Pisces, right? Like we're going to go there. We're starting off with madness and lunacy, that it's not real or for you, that you're not really driven or led by spirit, that you can't lead with spirit and earn, that you're not worth it or capable. The tarot is Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, Five of Cups, Eight of Swords, the High Priestess, Moon, Virgo, and Pisces. So the Moon's nodes, right? North node in Pisces, North, South node in Virgo. 2 weeks after the new moon in Pisces, we'll have the full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo. We are in the midst of the eclipse zone. So yeah, lunatic, lunacy, tarot, the Hierophant, Taurus, okay, God, order, responsibility, the Chariot, Cancer, and Sagittarius. So responsible for what? Whether you are responsible for staying on track, getting on track, realigning. The Hierophant and the High Priestess are here. Aries, it's like how to zoom out and zoom in, zoom out. Like, and it is aggravating. It is frustrating. It is like, it feels like, are you under a spell? Are they under a spell? You're breaking the curses anyway. The little spells, then the big spells. Keywords for Mercury. Okay, Mercury, Venus, and Mars both are here, or both are. All three are. Mercury doesn't exist apparently. Earnest, devotion, will, and direction. Lucky dog, fortune, and lucky. You hear me, Aries? Focus. Venus says focus on your relationship with self. Protect your focus and direction. Mars says you are safe to move forward. Keep going. You heard the man. Karmic meditations, sunset, dusk, teach old dog new tricks. These are not meant to be easy. They sound simple, but are they? They're karmic meditations. What the hell is a karmic meditation? I don't know. Talk to me. Tell me in the comments. Ask away. I suppose this could be your 4 weeks, 6 week, maybe just one day, maybe just the new moon week where you sit and contemplate and meditate on the sunset, dusk. What are those things? What are those notions, those observations? What are they? What can you learn from? What are the takeaways from that? Teach old dog new tricks. You also have lucky dog, okay? The moon falls in your 11th house if we go by not whole house. So if we go by the whole house system, the moon falls in your 12th house. But that's what I mean. Zoom in, zoom out, baby. Do you just want to take from one plate? No, Aries, we're Aries. We're going to take from whatever plate we want. Once again, I'm your divine interpreter. You're wild. 248, 248. Double, double, double. Think bigger, dream bigger, manifest bigger. It's okay. You created enough space, right? Let them go. Wild Mystic Oracle. Then I'll pull from the Hermetic Taro for the situation, the challenge, and the origin or the basis. Then I'll pull from the Egyptian Tarot for the recent past. I think we can go distant past, recent past, the now, the upcoming future, and then the distant future from the Egyptian Tarot. And then we'll get advice from King Solomon Oracle. Hunt. This is your will and direction. This is a responsibility that the chariot calls for, right? Why? For it, your centered focus is like on 6 to 9 month. This journey, these steps forward, this new direction, guarantees within that concerted effort, it guarantees a return on investment. But it does require you to release, be flexible, commit to what you can, recommit the vow to yourself, right? To the self. And then we have disguise. Either you need to protect yourself, spiritual witness protection plan, or someone you already know. I think Aries, so I was also getting like the zoom in, zoom out, like being too zoomed out. It may give it the impression that we're like ditzy, but we're like, we got a lot going on up here, Aries, right? Like we might give the impression that we're kind of ditzy, but we're like calculating. We're like that meme with that feminine lady, womanly woman, calculate the numbers, calculating. That's very Aries. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini archetype. This is the self. This is also returned to you. Colorize. The color effects are here. Like while the world is drabby, while we come out of the murky swamps, then you're poised well enough to, maybe you're worried about, it's okay to be colorful. Maybe, yeah, keep your manifestation, your plans a secret. That's a good thing. Create. So you might be dealing with a Scorpio, sacred. You might be dealing with a Pisces, or you are Pisces, and then rest. You might be dealing with a Taurus, okay? 12th house Taurus or 12th house Scorpio, anything like that. Or Scorpio rising and Taurus rising, any of those. I don't know why. I have to mention that anyway. Your resting period, it hasn't been like for you to like just hang out. Like I think you've been working, right? You've been with the create. Maybe your creations haven't been exposed, but with sacred here, there's a divine time flow. So I think what it means is just keep doing what you're doing without maxing out. Keep your creativity well directed and poised. Keep yourself poised. Keep your creative efforts concerted. So like drive them home, but don't let it out. Don't spill the beans too much, right? The beans. There's like a birth in the bean. The bean. Isn't that some folks call the baby the bean? It could your baby could be a dog. I get a lot of dogs. Oh, we have lucky dog. Hello, dogs. Okay, the animal spirit of the dog. We're starting now. Okay, fine. Aries, of course. With Gemini here, the dog star, Anubis. Okay. Are you an older masculine? Are you the father, a father? So Anubis is one of the dogs, the deities. I get a lot of the Aztec dogs. I don't really know how to pronounce that name. Anyway, I'm so sorry. We are now looking into, yeah, Sirius dog star, right? Aries, Taurus, Gemini. The situation that the Aries collective is in, working with, what? Thank you, Aries. What a wonderful treat you got here. Is it really all about looks? It's like you should shine. You should be colorful. It might not be like we're the brightest freaking Kermit the Frog sweater, but like maybe channel that. Yeah. Tell less people off, right? Okay. I'm very happy to be here. I just want you to know. Knight of Pentacles, you're coming out of that rest. You could have given off the impression that you were like down and out. You might have been down and out. But maybe you were learning something. Bored of the wild and fertile land. You don't shy. Are you a Leo? Are you a Virgo? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Moving across the land, sending. Something is now occurring across the land, in the land. Five of Cups, healing, Lord of loss and pleasure. That's the challenge. Five of Cups. Mars and Scorpio, healing childhood wounds. Accepting fate and destiny, moving ahead. Okay, not losing more than what is lost. Having been dealt the loss, grieving, now moving on from the loss, being down and out. There's something sacred in that rest, giving it a rest, putting it to rest. Justice says put it to rest, and you will earn back in kind your reward. Now, having given your due, karmic due, right? Karmic debts are Aries, you're at that 0 point. So it's like zoom in if you need to, zoom out if you have to. Where are you? Or return to the middle with a balance now. The origin now is come to the middle. Venus speaks in this case, right? With Saturn. You're finding the message, the sacred message in giving it a rest. You're able to determine what to create. The challenge is the grieving, which could just, again, if I can be that tarot card reader and say there's a divine essence and quality to timing in the grieving process, in and out, the flow, finding ground, finding the right ground, and also tilling. And now as one leaves, you also create the space, so something enters. the bean sprouts, right? Jack. Oh yeah, we're moving on from this. Seven of Wands, Lord of Valor, Lord of Harmonious Change, the Hermit, Virgo. Trying to learn how to zoom in and out. Virgo, you're going to need to zoom in and out. We are now in the Venus hour. Seven of Wands, Lord of Valor. So Valor sounds like victory, but Valor is maintain victorious posture in your movement ahead. So tell less people off. You've told enough people off. You've told enough people where to go, where to put it. But we have more Mars action. So like, you're going to want to jump out. Are you ready for that? It's very intense, though, like the push, right? Stay poised. Don't lose the posture, right? You know what losing the posture means. You know what being knocked down means. Five of Cups. Okay? That's the challenge, is like, I know you don't want to be knocked down. And so that's what I mean. Aries is like, then don't put yourself in a position where you think you're going to knock them down, because that's also putting yourself in a position where you're going to get knocked down. So zoom out of that. What is this? Distant past. Something good. Something solid. You're like, it went away, right? With the coins, it's like natural. You could have had to pay, or it was taken away, or you put it to rest. Virgo. Recent. This is masculine too. Recent past. Where are you now, Aries? What's with the Virgo? Gemini. What's with the Gemini? Teaching a Virgo. Aries, are you teaching people? Is this your job now, to teach people how to see the dichotomy, and then how to realize the dynamic, how do you affect that dual dynamism, which, to go even further, is to zoom out. And the Gemini King, it's so zoomed in, okay? This Gemini King is so zoomed in. Virgo, you're so zoomed in. Aries, are you trying to tell these people they're shaking these people, right? Like, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Like, I'm going cross-eyed. You're seeing it right here. You're trying to tell these people, right? Aries, maybe let them, justice is here, let them see Mott, okay, Anubis. They want to meet Anubis. They want to know who Anubis is. They want to know the dog god, dog star, okay? This is serious transmission. Star, sacred, solar, star up there. Wow, are you receiving a download? This is the time when you receive the downloads of technological creations, okay? The Gemini is technology. Seven of Swords is in your upcoming near future, and then distant future, okay? Wow, Taurus, okay. So, and then we have Temperance, the Alchemist, card 14, which is assigned to Taurus here. Usually it's what, like Sagittarius. We have a lot of Sagittarius here. So this is worthy. I guess you're trying to alert Aries. Why is this about them? Where are you, Aries? Where are you in the spread? Like, you're in disguise. You've gone incognito, Aries, like, or you're building something of value, because over here you're having to, in your zoom in moment, you're having to tend to people in a romantical days, romance days, like too analytical. And we have the Magician here together. If we put the Queen of Swords, the Virgo Queen, and then the King of Coins, the Gemini King, if we put those together, we have a Magician, right? So Aries, for you, is this the disguise? Am I saying too much? That you're working on your creation regardless of what anyone wants from you? You're working on achievement, and the King of Swords, which is Taurus in the Egyptian Tarot, is here. Okay. Seven of Swords in the Egyptian Tarot is achievement. That's in the near future. And then the King of Taurus makes it real, right? That's Taurus. It could be Sun in Taurus, Taurus season, mid-spring, or a month after spring, equinox, fall equinox for Southern Hemisphere. There is that dual state to holding space for your creation while you get away from the energy. Four of Coins is money received through a partner, originality. Something's happening. If it's in disguise, you maybe haven't seen it. If it's the Knight of Pentacles and you're over here grieving, so maybe Aries, that resonates with you. Like you want to help people, but you're like, how can I even help people when they're so far up their own, you know what? It's difficult to pull people's heads out of their own asses. Like, and meanwhile, you're also working over here on someone is working on something for you, unbeknownst to you. And if it's a Virgo handoff, the Queen of Swords says, I analyze. The King of Swords says, I have. Okay. So I have achievement. Maybe money from your father. Okay. Money from the family. Inheritance. Or King of Coins is, I think. You're being very... So, volatile and fickle, stay away from that. Intelligent, restless. You're like on this pursuit of, without even knowing that this is bringing you money. And maybe that's the part of the Knight of Pentacles that's like, I'm gonna do it regardless. Like, it means more for me to achieve it than to earn something at the end. Justice being here means like it will be fair for you, whether it's a relationship or, I think more so when we have justice, it's love or money. Why not both for you? It's love of what you do, love for your work, love. And maybe this money helps open up the gates to helping you to have more time to get paid for the time to help to pull people's heads out of their own asses, right? What's good? Aries, what's good? That's tough work, right? Can we have some advice? We really need advice. Aries, we really need advice here. Okay, 12 and 10. Yeah, look, you're working and earning. You may not see rewards right now, but it's working out. Like someone's getting ready to roll out the red carpet. This could be spiritual bank, right? But we have the Knight of Pentacles struggling to make it. Then we have justice. What? Then we have sacred creation. Then we have I have achievement. That's real. I have achievement. Okay. I think the acceptance of that you made this happen, it may take time. And maybe that's it. Like we keep talking about, it's taking time. And there's a lot of divine time here. And then there's chronological time, like with the Virgo, Gemini. it could go from day to night. You could wake up to it. You could wake up to Eureka. You could wake up to an intelligent download, inspiration that you're like writing, what you could have been doing all along, what you could be working on. It could have a immediate turnover, like where there was no turnover, there was no return on your investment. Now all of a sudden the wheel unlatches with the daughter of the Lord of Truth. It's like, man, you've been speaking the truth all along. Now it's being heard. Now it's being seen. Now it's being felt. Now it's healing across the lands. Something that's done in the practical, like face-to-face, two-dimensional, like people go to healers and readers. You're doing that across lands, so over the air, healing emotional, healing lands. You heal the land too. But we have card 12. That's the actual advice from King Solomon. Control, authority, leadership. Your advice, okay? Here now, is take matters into your own hands. Don't wait for anyone. Take charge, otherwise there will be no progress. Make a bold decision. That's what I mean, is like, that's why I want people to zoom out, so that you can continue to go and you can stay zoomed out and you can zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. Not to manipulate, but to give people space, and to, more importantly, allow yourself to move forward in your creative rest, in your sacred rest. That's your disguise. That's how you stay in authority. That's how you keep moving, okay? Look at this. I love card 12. But what's card 10? Keep on the path you have chosen. It will eventually bring you great success. During your journey, you will discover new things and receive encouraging support. I think that part is coming in, encouraging support. I think that's what you don't see coming, right? You're like, I haven't received any encouraging support. I know it's coming. I don't know. It's not me. I promise I haven't held your reward back. I've been trying to get you your reward. Aries, thank you once again for being here. Hit the like. If it resonates, hit thumbs up to support me. Don't forget, comment, subscribe, stick around if you're here. Okay. In your blind spot, this is what you don't see that surrounds you, right? What do you need to know that you don't know? What? You just need to know that you should believe in this work, yeah. And it has been like you have surrendered a lot. It has been a martyr moment, and now you realize you're no longer the martyr. Like people have to surrender you now because you're moving forward. Have you sent the warnings out? You've paid your dues. This is out of that. You're out of that. Is that the sad part? Look, you're out of that. You strategized and you got the hell out of there. Okay, this figure here, they have 5 swords with them. So you told someone where to put it. And then you got the hell out of there. Let's just say maybe that was it. That was what needed to be said, and that was it. You kept it tidy, and it was effortless in a way. You got your hope back. You wanted to It's a marriage for money. So either you're getting away from that, and it's like you're going to true make money in truth. Look, 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, sorry, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. What did I just say? You took the leap of faith. You told someone where to put it. That was literally you declaring the competition. You win the competition. There is no competition. You move on from destruction, destructive forces, destructive people, emotionally abusive people, to money, earning finally, right? Get out of that. Get out of Dodge. Isn't that a thing? Yeah, I was laughing because I'm like, do Elon Musk and I kind of, when we're like super caffeinated, Daffy Duck motherfucker. We both be quacking, right? Look, you don't even know, Aries. You don't even care. You're moving forward. This is justice. Like, ain't nobody misleading you. Ain't no one hoodwinking you. Ain't no one trapping you in nothing. Okay, no blackmail here. You're taking responsibility. God's got your back. You said, I'm on God time. I'm on God's time. I'm on God time. Okay, look. 2 of Swords, baby. Never looks better. Moon and Libra. Wow. Since September, you've been known. Since October, you've been known. You're like, man, I'm going to play your game. And now God's like, stop playing that game. Okay, we got you. They keep playing their game. We're not. Right? What's the Hangman, though? Enlightenment, truth. You seek the truth from the Hangman. The Hangman was just you buying time, you praying, you talking to angels, you asking angels, I want to help this person, but I got to get out. That was a huge lesson in time. You're like, now you tell people, don't help them. Sure, they seem like they want help. It's the same thing. How can you help anyone if they can't even help themselves? How can anyone help anyone who doesn't even know who doesn't even realize they need help, right? That's kind of a huge Pisces lesson. Like, we wonder, when is the Pisces going to ask for help? Well, do they even realize they need help? And some people see that as like an attitude. It's like, oh, well, Pisces thinks they're too good. No, maybe Pisces is also wondering who to ask for help. Aries, are you wondering who can even help you? Okay, so then what does that mean? Why is justice here twice? This must be like real. It's not just spiritual bank. It's real. It's real. It's real. It really did happen. This bullshit really did go down. Someone did try to F with you and you said, nah, I got the big sword. I'm Queen of Swords, okay? Libra, trying to take Aries to court. But not really. No, not enough time and money for that, right? A loss, gain. Who gains now? Who loses? I think this is in favor of you, Aries. We've got the true justice, Libra, in your favor. Someone try to take advantage of you. Someone try to take advantage of the Empress. Someone try to take advantage of the one that cares, about. All right. Aries, you are in the Empress zone, no matter your sign. I've got all the fixed signs: Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. We've got Libra and Virgo. We've got the dark aspects of Virgo. You're dealing with people who overgive, who overdo. You're tired of overgiving, overdoing. This was someone overdoing it, like they overcommitted. They were too zoomed in. You were zoomed out far enough. You weren't even in the Zoom. That's funny. You weren't even in the Zoom. Were you not even in the Zoom meeting? or you were at the Zoom meeting, either, I don't know, one or the other. Maybe they were like, where's the actual culprit? And they were like, they're not even here. Aries is not even, are they even the culprit? No, they're not. They're not here. The culprit is not here because Aries is not the culprit. Aries, you're full of love. Are you a mom? You're a mama? Or you're like, it's like you're just spiritually gifted, this like emotional intelligence where like you've grown. You got God. You're on, God's on your side. Venus in Libra, Venus in Taurus. This is real. I mean, the Empress next to Justice. And the Emperor, okay, something's a brewing, your divine union. So yeah, it could be that there really isn't any other one. You are the one. No, there is no other one. Capricorn, I don't know. I'm getting Sagittarius, Capricorn. I think a Sag and a Capricorn, like Sag Capricorn person, or finally they're committing to you, but maybe you're committing to everything that you want. Aries, go for it. You're set. King Solomon said so. The tarot said so. We have the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune. I have Cancer, Gemini, okay, out of the disguise. I think someone actually does love you. Someone's been acting very cold, and maybe you haven't zoomed out, and maybe the disguise was more, it was like their karma, like they cut themselves out, right? It was like you didn't want it, you weren't trying to cut anyone out, but they did. They misled themselves. It's going to take a lot of like courage and tending to the ego for this to, for you to, I assume you will win. I see you winning the battle, but because this was 7 of Pentacles, I'm sorry, 8 of, everything is so fast. You maybe are being perceived, you're not doing the same. You're like, you've untangled, you've unraveled, you're just watching people. Okay, Aries, wow, I'm gonna stop right. Donald Rumsfeld, quote, "Don't over-control like a novice pilot. Stay loose enough from the flow that you can observe it, modify, and improve it." Aries, go on and improve that. I applaud your efforts, and I send you the most brilliant violet white light to surround you and protect your Ka energetic body. May you seed and ground all your heartfelt intentions through the root chakra, okay? All your creative, there's a lot of creative power here. Enjoy your blessed season. Divine timing blesses you now in kindness. Victory, valor. It will take posterity to keep this victory. You've won. The victory is yours. It just has to manifest, right? It just takes the next 2 months to manifest. Why not enjoy the Lulu Pisces season? Try not to cry about it too much. Try not to cry with them too much. Maybe you cried already enough. Keep it real, okay? Ciao. Well, look, I didn't want to, because this is what I wanted to do. If you're still here, subscribe, and then I'm gonna ground, let's ground. I'm gonna ding the fork. 4096 Jacob's Ladder. Ground. Thank you, Aries.